Lean close to me, my little kid. I'm right here staring directly into the core of you. Not far away, not preoccupied with other things and not distracted. I see behind the facade you've learned to put on for other people, past your words and beyond your deeds. I can look into the spot you've attempted to conceal, the part that begs for unconditional love and longs to be understood. I have loved you before you even breathed your first breath, and I want you to know that before you were even created, I kept watch on you. Heaven rejoiced at the start of your existence. I used my own hands to create you, including intricacies that no one else has, in a manner that no other soul can. You are a mirror of my heart. I had faith in you before others did. I pulled you close before they shoved you away. I dubbed you mine before the rest of the world labeled you. The name I have given you, beloved, chosen, redeemed, is much superior to all the names that have been used to denigrate you. You are not an error. It is no coincidence that you are here. You were made specifically and purposefully for this period of history when no one else is around. I have seen your weeping. I've heard the prayers you were unable to complete because the anguish was too great to express. I have not disregarded you. I have sensed the burden you bear. My angels have been sent to minister to you throughout the night and to protect you when the darkness seemed to near. Heaven has been touched by the sound of your voice, even when all you could murmur was Jesus, help me. There were wars that you were unaware were taking place, arrows that were supposed to kill you, but were intercepted before they could reach you. I ordered my angels to stand between you and danger. Nevertheless, I am aware of how exhausted your heart has become. You've been told your optimism is unrealistic. Your search for truth makes you foolish, and your kindness is weakness. But now I'll tell you, I call strength what the world labels weakness. Your tenderness is proof that you have the pulse of heaven inside you, not a weakness. Your need for justice is a burning desire for my righteousness inside you, not a sign of disobedience. Your ability to feel profoundly is a gift that is in sync with my spirit. It is not a burden. You have experienced times when your generosity was appreciated but not reciprocated. You were left with empty hands after giving it your all. Your heart was open just to be mistreated. You trusted, but you were duped. I witnessed every second. When you were neglected at your time of need, I shared your grief. I could feel the pain. When you were only praised for hiding your true nature, I never left you throughout those times, and I want you to hear that today. I never averted my eyes in dismay. I never felt bad about picking you. There have been moments when you wondered whether you were too damaged to be of any use, too imperfect to be loved, or too late to achieve your goals. Listen to me, child. You are working on getting complete. and you are not too broken. You are being honed into something unbreakable, so you are not too imperfect. You are exactly on my time, so it's not too late. Your life hasn't been squandered in any way. Every scar has a backstory, and each backstory is a potential testimony. We are so grateful for your support in spreading God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired you, consider showing gratitude with a $10 super thanks. Your support helps us create more encouraging content and reach more hearts. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed. Where pleasure has been lost, your laughter brings light. Your tears contain prayers that you are unable to express. Your imagination is not childlike. Rather, it is a portal I put inside you to allow you to perceive possibilities that others fail to notice. Indeed, there are still obstacles to overcome. I won't act as if things will always be simple. There will be times when money is tight, when relationships are put to the test, and when unexpected storms arise. However, they are not intended to ruin you. They're supposed to show you what I've already put inside of you. People will eventually start speaking out against you, not because you are incorrect, but rather because you have truth that challenges the status quo. At times, the attacker will suggest that you should retreat. Be quiet and shield yourself from further harm. Keep my voice in mind at such times. Keep in mind that I have given you armor that is impervious to the power of the dark. My angels will accompany you into those conflicts, encircling you like a flaming wall. You won't have to confront them by yourself. The folks who ignored you don't define you. The one who created you is the one who defines you. I have included you in my tale as someone who was picked for this particular moment, not as a supporting character or an afterthought. You shine a light where others are afraid to go. You provide love where it has been forgotten. You bring my presence into spaces that were unaware that I was gone. I see your silent acts of kindness, those sacrifices no one else sees, those times you serve without receiving gratitude. I see how you continue to show up, even when you're feeling down after being harmed. I can understand how hard it has been for you to trust. Again, yet you persist in trying. That's bravery, kid. Holy resilience, that is. Heaven praises that strength. Nothing about you is ordinary, even if you may feel that way. I bestowed upon you treasures. The world has not yet witnessed wonders. Every difficult experience you've had has shaped the knowledge I tucked inside your soul. I remember every hushed prayer, every dashed hope, and every instance in which you chose faith over fear. None of your prayers have gone unnoticed, as my angels have brought them to my throne. Raise your head, dear. Rest, you tired spirit. I don't feel guilty about you. The names they give you don't define who you are. You are not what you thought you were. Your faults do not define you. I will never let you go because you are mine. Not because you are superior, but because you are called. You have been selected to tread a path that others cannot. For each time, the adversary has attempted to persuade you differently. Type "I am chosen" as a proclamation in the comments section right now. I am aware of your anxieties for the future. I understand that. You worrying about whether your wants will be satisfied, if your heart will be safe, and whether your aspirations will endure the wait. I am the shepherd who guides, the God who provides, and the friend who sticks by you more than a brother. Even if I may not always fulfill your expectations, I will always do what is best for you. My hands are full while yours are empty. My strength takes over when yours does not. Indeed, there will be exams in the future. There may be times when the necessities you are facing don't align with the numbers in your bank account. Someone you love could sometimes misinterpret your feelings. There could be times of year when you think the sky is quiet. Listen to me though. You won't be abandoned for fights you haven't yet seen. My angels are already in place. Provision is on its way to you, already in the invisible. Answers are already taking shape. You are entering a narrative that has already been penned by my hand, not an unknown future. I've prepared the path ahead of you. I have followed you, protecting what was exposed. And now I'm at your side, ensuring you're never alone. You will remain unfazed by the tremors. You won't sink even during storms. You will not be consumed, not even in the fire. I am yours and you are mine. Failure, fear, or other people's views cannot sever this link. You have been claimed by heaven, and what I have sealed cannot be unclaimed by hell. And even now, as you go forward with me, I want you to realize that the road I have laid out for you is not intended to break you, but rather to help you develop, even on days when it seems like the sky is heavy and the solutions are taking a long time to arrive. I am still working. My angels are at work in areas you cannot see changing, hearts, creating conditions, and unlocking long locked doors. Some of the delays you've encountered have served as safeguards rather than penalties. I have prevented you from entering into contracts, connections, and possibilities that would have sapped your energy and made you less radiant. There may be times in the future when others will try to persuade you to make concessions and accept less than what I have promised, because it seems safer than waiting. However, I advise you not to exchange your destiny for momentary solace. Don't let the pain of the present cause you to abandon what I have been working on. My intentions for you are not flimsy. They deliver splendor that cannot be taken. They are safe enough to outlive seasons, and they are powerful enough to endure storms. Yes, there can come a moment when you feel as if you have more expenses then you have money. Don't let fear dictate your actions. I have multiplied hope in the hearts of the tired, food in baskets and oil in jars. I'll reciprocate for you. Heaven has already given you provision, so you don't need to ask for it. Angels will come at the precise moment you need them. Not a day late, not a moment early, but exactly on time. They have been sent forth with resources, opportunities, and unanticipated assistance. And I am aware that you still have unanswered questions about love, the type of love that sees you, sticks with you, and gets you through difficult times. You've been hurt in the past, which caused you to wonder whether love is worth the danger. However, kid, I am mending the wounds caused by treachery. I am educating you on the distinction between covenant, love, and fake affection. I won't let the wrong people tell you how valuable you are. I will send individuals who will raise your arms when you're tired, tell the truth when you're uncertain, and celebrate when you completely embrace who I designed you to be. They will also recognize the light you carry without attempting to restrict it. You won't overlook what is intended for you. I time things carefully. My decisions for you are based on love that is so deep that you cannot dig it up. You will find me there too. Even though there will be times when you feel like you're wandering in the dark, my staff and my rod will console you. Even your foot won't slide, thanks to the protection of my angels. With my presence, you will emerge from those valleys stronger, wiser, and more luminous than when you first entered them. I want you to keep this in mind as the nights lengthen and your thoughts relive the uncertainties. Your life is not a string of unrelated mishaps. It is a work of art that was painted with heavenly purpose. When you look at the whole painting, you will notice beauty in every brush stroke, even the ones that seem to be airs up close. Therefore, don't hate the season you're in right now. Don't leave it until it has completed its task. Something that cannot be taken away is being cultivated in you by me. And listen to me. What you have endured will not be in vain. You will see the fruits of your labors, the waiting, the terrors, the unsolved problems. You will eventually look back and see that the nights you believed would destroy you really helped to shape who you are today. You just learned that I can calm any wave from the storms you thought would drown you. Raise your head once more. Raise your shoulders, enter this day with the knowledge that you are not invisible, unsupported, or defenseless. Heaven is aware of your name. Angels are aware of your task. And when you call to me, I, the one who created you, love hearing your voice, to let yourself know that you chose faith over fear, even before you see the results. Type "I trust you, Jesus," in the comment section. You're not in the rear. You're not losing out. The greatest place for me to meet you is right here. And even though the road may wind, and the winds may blow, your tail is in capable hands. Your future is safe and your steps are well planned. You will see that I never let go. If you continue to walk with me, activation is what it is. I'm giving this assistance to help you awaken what has been asleep within of you. What is pushed down will come up. The bound material will be released. In your tale, heaven and earth come together at this point, not by accident but by agreement, in order for the soul of your life to be prepared for receiving this assistance. My angels are already on assignment, removing barriers, softening hearts, and changing atmospheres. If this assistant first delivers clarity rather than relaxation, don't be shocked, because clarity will let you see what cannot be left. In the next chapter, they will assist you in seeing where past scars have been subtly directing your actions, where comfort has masqueraded as serenity, and where fear has masqueraded as knowledge. These disclosures are the medication your spirit needs. Even if they may hurt at first, I'm exposing you to help you recover, not to hurt you. There will be opposition indeed. The adversary will attempt to murmur, "This is too much, it's too soon." You're not ready because they have studied your habits. However, I tell you to confront those falsehoods with my truth. Right now, I have proclaimed you to be ready. Therefore you are. I ordained this time for you, before you ever knew how to ask for it, and now you are entering it. This door has been opened by the same hand that created you. In the hidden location, you won't trip if you go through it with your eyes fixed on me and listen to me. What I'm doing right now will have an influence on your life that you can quantify, not simply touch your soul. Money that has been stagnant will start to move. Thoughts that have been swirling aimlessly in your head will eventually find a home. Relationships will change. Some will get stronger and more polished, while others will gradually end because they don't fit with the person I'm molding you into. These changes are trimming for increased fruitfulness, not penalties. My child, walk boldly in faith and love with your super thanksgiving. Let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now. And listen to this message further, even when it doesn't match the new you I am creating. There will be a desire to hold on to what seems familiar. However, I'm inviting you to let go of the old so that you may accept the new. Believe me, what I have for you is more valuable than what you fear losing. In addition to protecting you, my angels are now stationed all around you, bringing messages that will help you cross paths with the proper people. Opportunities and times you have the support of heaven and are not making progress on your own in ways you cannot yet perceive. Every action you do in faith upends the enemy's schemes and advances my kingdom. On some days the changes will be unsettling and your feelings will conflict. with what your soul knows to be true. Go back to my voice throughout those times. Allow my words to serve as your compass. I have called you, you are the one I have selected. I'm with you, I promise not to let you down. Say out loud, my help comes from the Lord, and my steps are ordered by His hand. Whenever dread begins to sneak in, your words have power, and when you connect your voice with mine, you allow heaven to come to earth. In your life, what I am introducing you to, child, is overflow, not survival. You have experienced times when the only objective was to survive, to wait until the night was over. However, I am now setting you up to walk in a new rhythm that is characterized by calm, plenty, and divine appointments without trying. Doors will open, you will enter spaces you previously believed were inaccessible, and you will wield power not for your own fame, but as a conduit for my love. And I can assure you that nothing you've gone through will be in vain. They are being redeemed, the suffering, the waiting, the night you cried out without receiving a response. Even the most difficult chapters served as preparation, and you will recognize this when you stand. In times of blessing, my faithfulness's fingerprints will be visible throughout your narrative. When you look back now, have courage. Take a proud stance. Enter this new area that I have created for you. My spirit fuels you, my angel surrounds you, and my presence covers you. Nothing created against you will succeed. Not now, not tomorrow, and never. As you go, keep in mind that your job is to follow me, not to make things happen. When I tell you to move, do it. Wait. When I tell to wait, when I tell you to talk, talk. And when I say rest, I mean guilt-free rest, because this path is about believing me, not about proving yourself. Your assistant is en route. Your breakthrough is underway. You have a safe future, and your name, child, is still etched on the palms of my hands. I have seen the fatigue in your spirit, the times you have silently questioned if anything will really change. My darling, I've seen the quiet inquiries you dare not ask out loud, out of concern that hope may let you down once again. Today, however, I tell you that you are no longer going in circles. Rather, you are following a road that I have laid out for you, and each step you take brings you closer to realizing what I have spoken over you. You are entering the brightness of my promise and leaving behind the darkness of yesterday's wounds. I will not give up on what I have begun in you. In the middle, I am not a God who starts something and doesn't complete it. I am the beginning and the end, the author and the finisher, the Alpha and the Omega. I knew every detail of your narrative when I composed it, and I included even your deviations into the elegance of my layout. I am teaching you that the delays were heavenly, preparations rather than rejections. You have a power that the adversary cannot take away from you. because of the wars you wage in secret. You will soon be able to view the crop that you sown in the night thanks to the rain you shed. Not a single prayer obedience or seemingly unrecognized act of love that you have gone through has been in vain. I've seen everything, I have all of it on tape. I've increased everything. The periods when you thought I was quiet were really periods of intense work rather than absence. Under the dirt I was establishing roots that would support the weight of the fruit I'm going to plant in your life. You were planted instead of buried. The moment for your ascent has finally arrived. The world may not comprehend how abruptly things will change for you, but I assure you that it won't be abrupt for me. From the beginning I have been planning it. I want you to let go of the time frames. You've been clinging to my darling. I want you to relieve me of the burden of when and how. I see what you cannot see. So have faith that my timing is impeccable. No man can close some of the doors I'm opening and I'm shutting others to keep you safe from things you can't yet see. I'm not only interested in blessing you, I'm determined to keep you, and it is an act of love to maintain me. You have questioned why certain individuals had to go, why some chances passed you by, and why some prayers appeared to go unanswered. However, not all absences are losses. I assure you deliverances are among them, though they took a different shape. Some of them are the exact answers you asked for. I refuse to let things that are not intended for you remain in your life and occupy the space that is meant for my finest. I'm inviting you to have faith like never before. Faith rooted in my word, not faith based on emotions. My word is everlasting, inalterable, and uncheckable. Even if heaven and earth die, my promise for your life won't be nullified. Every sentence I have said will serve the objective for which I sent it. I'm instilling in you a new bravery and a holy self-assurance that will prevent fear from controlling your decisions. For far too long, fear has been whispering falsehoods to you, telling you that you are unworthy, that you have wasted your opportunity, and that my promises are for other people and not for you. I'm going to silence those falsehoods over you today. I provide truth to the very areas where deceit has caused harm. You have been selected, I own you. I will always hold you in my hand and love you very much. No force on earth, in heaven, or under it can take you away from me. You already have my approval. Therefore, you don't need to work for it. My love is offered freely. You don't have to earn it. You have always had my undivided attention, so you don't need to fight for it. I knew you before you were created. In your mother's womb I distinguished you. Before you breathed your first breath, your future is not in danger, and your life is not a coincidence. I'm still coordinating opportunities, people and resources for you where you will need favor. I am softening hearts. I am creating a path where none seems to exist. You will see miracles in places you previously believed were empty, and you will stand in places you once believed were inaccessible. Because I am the God who gives life to lifeless bones. I am the one who transforms grieving into dance and brings light into the dark. I am the one who creates everything. Please raise your gaze once again, beloved, to what I have promised rather than what is seen. Faith serves as the link between the visible and unseen, despite the visible's constant attempts to refute the latter. Take a position on the bridge. Don't let your feelings at the time influence you. Though emotions come and go, my truth endures forever. Soon you'll testify that you've achieved what seemed unattainable. Only I could have done it, you'll say when you do. Others will be inspired to hope by your testimony. I am delivering you a breakthrough that will affect those around you, not just you. You will become a conduit for my kindness, and the bounty I pour forth will be too much for you to handle. The cycles that have attempted to recur in your family line are being broken even now. You will be the last of the patterns that have bonded generations before you. Not only are you inheriting blessings, but you are also inheriting freedom. The chains are coming loose. The mood is changing. I'm moving my hand. You will find the fortitude to bear what I am entrusting to you in my presence, which is why I am inviting you into a closer relationship with me. Run to the hidden location rather than away from it. Let my voice be heard over all others. Let my word be your compass. Allow my spirit to lead you. Joy abounds in my presence, and joys that last a lifetime are at my right hand. Listen, my love. I'm not only giving you back what you lost, I'm providing you with more than you requested, more than you anticipated, and more than you believed was possible. I am not a God of insufficient things. I am the God of surplus, the God of excess. You'll eat and feel full. You will no longer be thirsty or drink. You won't have to worry about what tomorrow will bring. And bear in mind that it was my grace that brought you here, and that it will continue to do so as you enter this new season. Don't let ego take away the beauty of humility, and don't let the world's cacophony overpower the quiet little voice that has guided you the whole while. Trust me as we go. Come walk in peace with me. Come walk with me in love. I have written a fresh chapter for you before the earth was ever created. So this is more than simply a moment. So get up, my dear. The days ahead will be ones of revealing rather than defeat, long before you ever realized they existed. You will enter chambers that have been ready for you. My fingerprints will appear on each page of your narrative. You will now be carried toward fresh beaches by the storms that formerly threatened to drown you. My light is going to flood through the wounds that bled covertly. You will flourish throughout this season, not just get by. I will grin because this was always my plan, to bring you into life and life abundantly. You will tell not with quivering lips, but with a strong and firm voice. The Lord has been faithful to me. Now go forth with the knowledge that you are loved, held and selected. You have my hand, you are surrounded with my favor. You are empowered by my Spirit, and I will always keep my commitments to you. This is the beginning of your new beginning, not the end. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.